You ready?
Yep.
I'll just mute you actually. Sorry guys. I'll do the muting now rather than after 5 minutes. Good. Nice to see you there, James, and Oscar, I assume, and Sophie, maybe, and Claire.
Hi, Paul. It's just Oscar today.
Okay, hi, Oscar, and yeah, it's Claire. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shi, ach, in, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shi. That's stretching. San, shi, go, ruk, shi, ach, in, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shi. That's back and forward. Ich, ni, shi, go, ruk, shi, ach, in, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shi. Over to your left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shi, ach, nin, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shi, ach. I'll go this way, forward and back. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shi, ach, nin, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shi, ach. Now rotate the arms and the body. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shi, ach, nin, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shi, ach. Leg stretch, left leg. Ich, ni, right leg, san, shi, go, ruk, shi, ach. Drop down, toes up. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shi, ach. Heels together. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shi, ach. Nin, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shi, ach. Feet in a line. Rotate the knees. Rotate the other way. Rotate one way. Rotate the other way. Okay, and shake out. Okay, wrist exercises. Got to go. Left hand with your right hand behind. Pushing here. Remember, bringing it into the middle of your body. Ni, san, shi, go, and change. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Okay, now left hand. I'll do it this way today. Turn it upside down. Put your thumb on top. Bring in. Ich, ni, san, shi. So you get a twist on the wrist. Go. Bring your elbows down. Okay, right hand. Turn it upside down. Put your thumb on the top. Pull in. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Okay, from there, Junta Dori Kotinri. So hand this way, pushing the left hand back with the right hand. Ni, san, shi, go. Change. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Get hold of the tips of your fingers and stretching out and down. Make sure you're pulling your fingers up at the end here, so you're getting a good stretch. One more. And the other hand, right hand, stretching out and down. Good. Hold your hand, push your wrist up and down. And other hand. Keep your elbows in. Good. Hands above your head. Fingers, thumbs facing back, little fingers facing forward. Shake, forward and back. Nice and vigorous. And then down. Okay, now head exercises. So straight, working the neck. Leaning over to your left side 3 times. Ich, ni, san. Right side. Ich, ni, san. Looking left. Ich, ni, san. Looking right. Ich, ni, san. Rotate. Rotate the other way. Looking up and down 3 times. Ich, ni, san. Head slightly back from the center. Close your eyes and gently shake your head. Good. Now we'll do floor exercises. So hold on 2 6. Just need to change something. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to roll back and come forward. Okay. So when you roll back, nice and relaxed, gradually working your back. When you come forward, try and reach towards your toes. And roll to your right shoulder, look to the right, And roll to your left shoulder, look to the left. Have your arms out to the side to give you balance. Okay, and next time just roll and come down, hold your toes, try and stretch your legs away from you. Keep you to get your legs straight so your knees are right down. Stretch forward, trying to reach your toes. If you can reach over your toes, great. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shi, nach, kyu, ju. Okay, legs apart. And now leaning over to your left side. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Right side. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Reaching with the other hand. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. And reaching with the other hand. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Okay, yeah, mate? Okay. I'm just going to do a little explanation for people who might have come across this suddenly and aren't sure what we're doing. Just to say that this is the basic exercises for Shodokan Aikido, which is a style of Aikido which was developed by Kenji Tomiki Shihan from the 1950s till he died in 1979. And the Shodokan name was sort of started developing in the mid to late 70s, and he actually created what he called the Shodokan system, which was his sort of legacy to his instructors, to his students who became instructors. And his main student at that time was Nariyama Tetsuro Shihan, who wasn't a Shihan then, but he is now Shihan of the Shodokan Aikido Federation. And he is continuing to develop the Shodokan system using the fundamental principles that were shown to him by Tomiki Shihan, who he trained under for many years, was Uchideshi. And so that's what we do. And if you come across this suddenly, you're thinking, what are they doing? We're doing the basic exercises of Shodokan Aikido. And in terms of where I'm at, I'm a UK-based instructor. My level is I'm a Rokudan, 6th Dan in this art. And my background before that is I practiced karate for about 20 years, and I'm actually a Yondan in Shotokan Karate, originally under Inoida Sensei, and my later instructor was Dave Hazard Sensei, who's a wonderful man. And so that's a bit of the background, but what we're doing here is Shodokan Aikido, and these are the warm-ups. Okay, and then we'll carry on with some exercises afterwards. So now you know that. That's good. Okay, so now legs wide apart. We'll just do leaning forward again. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shi, nach, kyu, ju. Bring your legs in. Soles of the feet together, pulling close. Now your knees up and down, shaking your knees. Back straight, looking forward. Now try and get your head near your toes. And legs out. Oh, I said Rokudan. No, that's a 6th Dan, in case you're not sure what Rokudan is. And Yondan in karate is a 4th Dan in karate. Sorry, no. Obviously not a Rokudan in communication. Hold your foot, rotate your toes. Push up and down, stretching the toes. Squidge side to side. Bang the ball of foot in your toes. Top the arch. Hold the heel and shake the foot. Change over. Now we'll do it. Come a bit at a different angle here. Go with the big toe, rotate the ankle. Rotate it the other way. Hold the foot, rotate the toes. Push up and down. Squidge side to side. Bang the ball of the foot and the toes. Top the arch. Hold the heel and shake the foot. And legs around. Feet twisting. Feet up and down. Wiggle your toes. Come onto your knees. Okay, so now we're going to lean back. Look after yourself when you do this exercise. 5 times. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Sit onto your heels. Now stretch forward, but stay sitting back. Try and get your forehead on the ground.
Relax down so you really sit into your posture. Stretch your hands forward. Okay, now push your legs out backwards. Put your hands to your side. Push your body up. Just stretching nice and loose. Looking over your shoulders at your feet. Looking to your right foot, look to your left foot. As you do that, turn your hips a little bit. Good, now just look up in front of you. Hold that position. Breathe naturally, nice deep breaths. I haven't talked about breathing in Aikido. In some martial arts, you do a lot of very focused breathing a lot of the time. In Aikido, mostly it's just natural breath. So natural breathing, even when you're in the middle of something quite excitable, you just try and breathe naturally, okay, rather than holding breath or pushing breath out strongly. Although sometimes you do that, a lot of the time, just natural breathing. Okay, but obviously deep breathing and breathing down into your abdomen, not just high breathing in the top of your lungs, right? Get air right through your lungs so you really develop stamina and oxygenation. Okay, knees forward. And now sitting back. Don't do this if you've got a bad back or bad knees. Roll over onto one side, get your feet out from underneath you, lie flat on the mat, hands linked, fingers linked, under your head, elbows flat, legs straight, toes pointy up, and wriggle like a fish. Okay, cross your feet over and pull your feet apart. So you're getting tension through the bottom of your legs. So you pull your feet strongly against each other. Relax your breathing. Relax the top of your body. And change, other foot on top and pull. Yeah, mate. Put the sole of your right foot against the side of your left knee. Push them against each other. Push. And change. Push. Okay, legs out, bring your feet in towards you, push your hips into the air. So you're arching from the balls of your feet to your shoulders, knees to the right, look to the left. Knees to the left, look to the right. Change. Change. There you have it. Come down, bring your heels in, push your hips into the air, arching from your heels to your shoulders. Push up strongly with your hips. So your body is off the ground. Just your heels, shoulders, and the back of your head are touching the ground. And come down, top of the head on the mat. So you're arching from the top of your head to your hips. Relax your shoulders down. Keep your legs straight. Now come down. Now you can bruise from your head to your heels. Giving you some support, giving yourself some support with your elbows. Push up. And come down. Hands under the head, elbows touching the mat, and wriggle like a fish. Okay, roll up onto your feet. And stretch out. Come up in a funny angle there. Toes up. Up and down. Rotate. Shake. Okay, just a little thing. Again, something which you may or may not know. We're doing this every day, twice a day. On the weekends, it's 8 o'clock and 5 o'clock, 8 a.m., 5 p.m. UK time. During the week, it's 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. daily UK time. So if you want to practice these exercises on a regular basis, you come to the either onto Zoom, or if you want to know about Zoom, you can ask me at the end of the session, or you can come on Facebook Live, and you can do these practices twice a day. It's interesting actually, because people go, well, I spend quite a lot of time on the warm-ups each time. Well, actually, it's interesting. At Honbu Dojo in Osaka, whether they have 1 class a day, 2 classes a day, or 3 classes a day, they always do the warm-ups. So if you do 3 classes a day, you do the warm-ups 3 times a day. So in a week, you'll do 21 times the warm-ups. So you can imagine how good you get at them and how good they are for you. So doing these these warming up exercises are very good for your physical body and also for your concentration. So don't underestimate them. I know we all want to get onto the nitty gritty. If you're an Aikido player, we want to get onto the nitty gritty of the Aikido. But actually, these are really important as well. So do concentrate on them when you're practicing them. And as I said, you're very welcome 7 in the morning and 5 in the evening UK time daily on Sussex Aikido Facebook page, as long as it's working, which it seems to be today. Actually, I've just got to put some power into this phone so I can just keep an eye that we're running okay. So give me 30 seconds and we'll carry on. Oh yeah, I think we're okay. Good. I was wondering I was going to run out of power. Not me run out of power. My wife's worried I'm going to run out of power doing all of this. She keeps saying, you need to have a day off. You know, so I might talk to you about that, whether I should have a day off. But we'll discuss that in the week, if there is such thing as a day off for me and you, whether you need one day off in the week. But we can talk about that later. Okay, Unsoku. Unsoku, basic foot movements. Okay, basic movement is left foot forward, right foot back. This is facing forward, that's facing 45 degrees. Okay, or by the right foot. Okay, if I move sideways, you can do these while I'm doing them. Okay, that's the left foot forward, or by the right foot forward. Okay, and if I turn, I'll do on the left side so you can see. When I turn, my feet are shoulder width apart. Okay, so the basic posture is weight slightly onto the front leg, about 60-40. Okay, your posture is moving forward, square. Okay, so it's not half hanmi, as it's called in Japanese, it's square posture. You're sitting into your posture. This knee is slightly bent, not crabby though, nice and upright. Okay, and your posture, as you can see, hopefully my posture is nice and upright and I'm looking forward. And my back foot catches up with my front foot and stops that distance apart. So that's the basic exercise. What we're going to do now is the Unsoku movements. I'll do them. There's a forward set of 8, there's a sideways set of 8, and there's a corner set of 8. Okay, so off we go. Unsoku yoi, hajime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, now I'm going to do a slow set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to do 2 more sets. Just pick up the pace a little bit. The count will stay quite slow, so you've got time to move. But when you move, try and get your feet to zip. Okay. Yoi, hajime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, hopefully that's got you a little bit warmed up. Okay, we're now going to do the hand blade motion movements. I'm not going to explain these today. I'm just going to do them. Okay, so follow along if you can. And if you're learning them, do as many as you can. If you get very confused, just stop and watch, but try and carry on. Okay, this is what happens in the dojo as well. If people lose it after 3 or 4 of the 5, they just stop and watch. And then gradually they pick it up. Okay. Tekatana doza, yoi, hajime. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, shi, ach, nin, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, shi, ach, ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, shi, ach, nin, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, shi, ach, ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, shi, ach, nin, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, shi, ach, ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, shi, ach, nin, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, shi, ach, ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, shi, ach, nin, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, shi, ach, yame. Good. Okay, so today, sword work. What we're going to look at is, first of all, just a few basic ideas about sword work. This is bokken. It's, I think, about a metre long, 1, 2, give or take. This one's, I've had it quite a long time. It's got a nice balance to it. Maybe had it about 30 years, actually, quite a long time. And it's nice, got a nice feel to it. Okay, so when we're not using it, we have it on our right side. And the idea is that I'll just go sideways so you can maybe see. So when we're using it, we're out here. It's in our scabbard, it's on the left side. Okay, when it's not in the scabbard, put it on your right side. And the front of the bokken is in line with your knee. Okay, can you see that? Yeah. And the blade is facing towards you. The idea being that if you picked it up to cut someone, you'd hit them with the back of the blade because the blade is facing in. If you have it like this, they will not trust you because they will know you might be about to attack them. Okay, so this is about trust and mutual trust. Okay, so if someone was opposite you back in the day, their blade would have been facing towards their leg as well, and it would have been on their right side. So they couldn't draw it and attack you very easily. That's the plan. Okay, when you want to use it, you bring it, if you're kneeling, you get hold of it with your right hand, you bring it up, you put your left hand halfway down as though it's in the scabbard, it's not, and then you put it on your left hip. Okay, so if I'm here, I bring it up in front of me, I put it on my left hip. Okay, and it faces slightly inwards and slightly up. Not up like that, because it will hit the ground behind, but not pointing down, slightly up, okay, and aiming center line. So when I draw it, it's not going out at that line, it's drawing into my center. There. This is my center. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do some sword cutting. I'm just going to move this slightly over to the one side so you can see what I'm doing without me hitting the light in our ceiling light. There will be unhappy people here, including me. Okay. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's okay. Make sure we're okay here as well. Yeah, I think we are. I'm going to put the light on because... Right. So to begin with, Fudodachi, a rooted stance, okay? Kibidachi, horse riding stance in karate, Fudodachi, okay? So we're doing this in Aikido, okay? And you're in Fudodachi, which is your knees are sinking out to the side, okay? So your knees are going that way, your feet are going that way slightly as well. Okay, and you're going to just stay in that stance and cut. We're going to go up slowly and come down slowly. Go up slowly, come down slowly. So sideways on. Keep your back straight, don't have your bum sticking out, push your hips forward. So this is training for your legs as much as for your arms. So keep the stance. Cut as I cut. ich, ni, san, chi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kyu, ju. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kyu, ju. Okay. Just 20, just to get going. So a few things about this. I talked about it this morning. Let me just get something to ring. Okay. So if this was a, hold on a minute. If this was a sword handle, this rather fat. When I'm holding it, when I cut down, at the moment of focus, you twist it. So you twist your right hand, your left hand goes this way, your right hand goes the other way. So it locks your arms and it locks the stick in position. So it comes down and lock. So you ring it. So if I do it with the actual weapon in question, I move down. As I come to here, I twist my hands together. So they're relaxed here. And as I come to lock, they twist. They twist. You can see my elbows are coming in because I'm focusing to stop the sword. Okay, so we must do that. So now what we're going to do, okay, we're going to be in the right posture. We're going to slide forward and cut, 1. We'll slide back and cut, 2. Ich, ni. And the first one to the head, ich. The second one to the body, ni. Oh, someone's just trying to get in. That's a late comer. Who's that going to be? Don't know who that is. Let's see who that is. Hope it's not someone trying to mess up our session. Hi, Chromebook. Hold on, Sussex. I'm just going to unmute. Chromebook. Hi. I'm just checking this is all good. I think I'm just going to take Chromebook off because he hasn't responded to me. I don't know who he is. So everyone muted. Okay, good. Right, let's carry on. Sorry about that. A little bit of a random thing going on there on the screen. Okay, cool. Right, so sorry about that. So we're sliding forward and cutting, sliding back and cutting. Ich, ni, ich, ni. So this is Jordan to the head, this is Chudan to the body. So ich, ni, ich, ni. Okay, I think you're not quite getting me, are you there, guys? Just need to tip it back a bit. That's probably better. Okay. Ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni. Nice and smooth. Ich. Focus your hands as you cut. Ich, focus, focus. Ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni. Now left foot forward. Ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni. Sliding the feet properly. Ni, ich, ni. I'll do it sideways. Okay, I'm now right foot forward. So ready? Ich, ni, ich, Jordan, Chudan. Ich, ni. Jordan is head height. Ich, okay, and Chudan is body. Ni, ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni. Now left foot forward. Ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni. Okay. Now what we can do, if I do it this way, is on a slide and step and step. Then I'll do it backwards Okay, let's go. Right leg comes forward, ich. Left leg comes forward, ni. Right leg, san. Now step back by the right leg, ich, ni, san. Now again forward, ich, ni, san. Back, ich, ni, san. So you're coming to Chudan now. Okay, Chudan right. Ich, ni, san. Back, ich, ni, san. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do the movements of the kumitachi, okay, which is the 8 techniques. We've been doing this the last 2 or 3 days, where we cut forward, then we cut to the right side, then we cut to the left side, then we do ski, then we do do, then we do kote, then we do kirikaishi, then we do a block, parry, parry, step back, block, and finish. Okay, so that's the whole sequence of the kumitachi done as one. Okay, so let's try that together. So moving forward and cutting center with a slight deviation in your sword to knock the other person's sword out of the way. 1. Okay. When they cut next time, you're going to move to your right side, cutting to the left. Now when they cut this way, you're going to move to the other side and cut from the right. Okay, from here, when they lift the sword up to attack you, you step in with your right foot and spear up to the throat, turning the blade around. So your sword blade is now facing upwards, and so it's this shape. Okay. So from here, next time when they bring their sword up, you're just going to drop down to your right with your right foot coming and your right foot and dropping down, so you're cutting across their body here. They then see your wrist here. They go to cut on your wrist down from this line. Okay, so you knock the sword out of the way and cut down on their wrist. Okay, they then move that way and they go to come to, so here, you're here. They're now going to cut down on your head here. So you block to the side, cut at their head. Okay, now they go to cut down this knee, the sword coming down this way. Okay, so now you just cut down here to block it. They come to spear you in the side, in your side here, you block this side. They come to spear this side, so you block this side. Then you release and start going back to give them the opportunity to come forward to cut you. And as they do that, you just drive back in and block deeply forward with your blade, the edge of your sword, sorry. And then when they come for the last cut here, you just avoid and cut. Okay, so that is the sequence of 8. Let's try again. Men, yokomen, yokomen the other side, ski, do, kote, kote is wrist cut, kirikaishi is the block strike, then cutting down from hasso kamai, effectively, block and parry here, start moving back, they come forward, move out the side with your right foot and blocking across, and then when they do their final cut towards your head, you avoid again, and you cut to their neck, and that's the end of it all. Okay, we'll try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 moves. One more time. 1, 2. Reach in with your right shoulder deeply. Now reach in with your left shoulder deeply. Okay. Now from there, stepping forward with your right back leg, push forward, spearing into the throat. They bring the sword up to cut again, and you drop out of the way, like gedanate as we call it in Aikido. They then go to cut this wrist. You knock that out of the way, cut down on their wrist, go back. From here they come to cut on your head, block, strike. They then go to cut on your knee, so move back quickly. Then you parry once, you parry twice, you step back, you block, and then finish with a cut to the side of the head. I'll start. Good. Okay. We'll continue with that on another day. It's a nice sequence to do as one. Obviously, normally in practice, we do each of those movements separately, except for the last 5. But the rest of them are done where you move out each time, then come back together, then move out. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do some Tanto, Craig. Okay, so this is the Tanto. So again, if you're quite new to Aikido or completely new to Aikido, this is a wooden Tanto. So it's like a knife, but it's not made of wood. And like everything else we use wooden implements, weapons for practice. Okay, and this could represent anything. It could represent a knife. It could represent a punch, i.e., hit you with a punch. So we can do this training just with a punch, but we tend to use these. But what we do use, we call them soft Tanto. So they're made of rubber inside with canvas on the outside. And so when you're doing competition, you can hit someone with it. It's not going to hurt them. Whereas if I hit someone with this, that's going to really hurt. It's very dangerous. So these are not really used, definitely not used in competition. And in day-to-day practice, they're not used very much. But I haven't got my soft Tanto here, so I have to use this one. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to practice avoiding. Okay, so we've been talking the last few days about how you avoid. Okay, so you can either avoid one side. I'm moving to the left and I'm blocking with my left hand. So the strike's coming forward, I'm blocking this way. So I'm moving out of the way. So the strike is here. And now I move to the right side and blocking with my right hand. Okay, so go left, itch, come to the middle, go right. Okay, and when we're not doing anything, when we're not blocking, when we're fighting, we actually just stand in natural posture. We don't fight. We don't stand in sort of stances like you do in some other martial arts. Okay, we tend to be just natural. Okay, then from that, we move quickly. My knees are slightly bent. They're not dead straight, otherwise we're going to move. Okay, third one we do for practice is left leg forward, blocking with your left forearm softly. Okay, so front left. Okay, now front right. Okay, one of the things that I really want you to try and do when you do this, don't just go like that. Do really set yourself into your posture. The reason you do that is you want to do this because you want your back leg to have a lot of power in it. And if you just do this, you're not got much power in your leg because it's not very bent. The more bent your back leg is, the more power you've got to push. So try and always just drop down your posture a little bit when you're doing this. So maybe I'm dropping about 15 centimeters, maybe 10, 15 centimeters here. And now front right. Okay, and when I go back left, it's the same idea, drop down. So both my knees are bent, my weight's on my front leg. It's about 60-40. Then I go to the back right. Okay, again, my back leg's there so I can push with it. So let's go to the left, itch, back to the middle, to the right, back to the middle, front left, front right, back left, back right. Okay, one of the things I was talking about the other day is if you want to move quickly, you can turn your shoulders very quickly. So you can turn your torso very quickly as your arm comes out. And the way you do it really is by not thinking rotating from here, although that's what is happening. You're rotating down your spine. You've got to imagine you're sort of hitting this shoulder out of the way. You want to go this way, so I'm hitting this shoulder out of the way. So it goes narrow really quickly. So when I want to go block this way, I sort of imagine I'm knocking my shoulder. So my body goes 90-degree angle very quickly. So I go from here, turn quick. And I do that and I move at the same time. And this way, you can see I'm moving quickly. Then, and move at the same time. Front corner, left side, same idea. This shoulder is being knocked back almost. Okay, so you end up very narrow quickly. And now you're going front right, this shoulder gets knocked back. Okay, so let's do that one again. So shoulders being pushed back. Good. Now when you're going backwards, this shoulder's going back because you're going back left. So that happens almost before your hands. So you're narrowing your body straight away. And your hand is just an added protection. So you're not blocking with your hand, you're avoiding with your body, and your hand is just there softly. Same applies the other side. Okay, so throw your shoulder back, and then your hand comes up. Little point about this actually. I'm full of little points, aren't I? Sorry about this. When you do a movement, when you do a block, you want to think about not creating antagonism in your partner stroke opponent. Okay, if you block hard, if someone blocks my arm, if I'm doing a punch or something, even if I'm in a ruck, a ruck. If you're in a ruck and you go to hit someone and they bang your arm really hard, it's not going to calm you down, is it? It's going to hyper you a little bit more. So when you're blocking, if you can think about moving really quickly and soft touch. So you're not doing a big bang, you're doing a soft touch. The reason you do a soft touch is it doesn't make the person who's attacked you, their brain, the sort of primitive brain which is fighting you in the first place, it doesn't build up another 10 or 20% of aggro, you know, making them more fierce than they already are, because they're probably quite fierce already if they're attacking you. So you don't want to build up on that. You want to calm them down in a way. So if you do a quick movement but just a soft arm, they won't really feel very much, and then you can get an opportunity to do something. So the idea of moving quickly and softly, soft arm blocking, is that you just sort of touch their arm. You don't bang it. Don't bang it, touch it. When you touch it, it's not going to do anything to their brain in terms of like antagonizing it more. So you might get an opportunity at that point to create an Aikido technique. So the idea of quick movement and soft blocking is to give you an opportunity. So it is Tai Sabaki. So the Tai Sabaki is body positioning really well, created by this quick movement. Okay, then you can do a technique. Okay, so what we're going to do, play the same way as you. We're going to move to the left, and we're going to come in with the right hand. Okay, as you move to the left, just softly parry an attack. Okay, so you're parrying with your left hand here. So parrying with your left arm, then you're entering with your right hand, and that's coming to their chin. The idea being, as you do this and they feel that touch, they want to move away from you, so you follow in to their chin. Okay, so 1. Let's do it at 2 counts. 1, 2. So you're avoiding this happening. This is not fully settling on the ground, my right foot, because I'm ready to come. So again, avoid this coming in, then right. And the reason you're using your right hand here is because this side of your body is nearer to the attacker than this side. So you use that one. Okay, now we're going to move the other side. So this is happening. Okay, they're there. You're going to come in that way. Okay, so narrow, left-handed. So narrow, blocking with this right arm, left hand follow through. One more time. So attacks coming, avoid, narrow, left hand coming through. Shomanate. Okay. Third one, okay, is we're coming to the front left corner. Okay, blocking here. Straight from there, if you imagine their arm is here, and you've blocked it here, their head is not that far away. So you just put your hand to their head and throw. So if I do it sideways on, I'm blocking here, they're coming this way. As they come this way and I block, okay, their head's going to be about another meter that way. So I leap in, touch the side of their head and drive in. So I avoid, come in with a left, tegatana, sword arm, drive in. And this against the side of someone's head here, pushing them into the weak line, will knock them over. So here, here. So right leg comes back. This is ready to, see, I've got that bent so I can nicely push it in. If it's too straight or too high up, I can't move very far. So drop your weight and come in. Block, come in. Now think about this shoulder getting out of the way and then come in. That shoulder comes out of the way, come in. Okay. Block, come in. Block, come in. Okay, so in the actuality, this block, this enter, this throw. Obviously the enter and throw becomes almost one thing in the end. Well, so you just sort of, this is what you're doing with your feet, which you've been learning all the time. Okay, that you learn that in your sword work, you learn that in your soku. Okay, next one, we're going this way. Okay, this shoulder's going back, now you come in that way. Okay, so left shoulder's being knocked back, coming in with your right. So this coming back, and I come in. Okay, so imagine the person's there, comes in to attack me, I get out of the way. Okay, then my hand comes straight to their chin, and I slide through. They'll be standing in this posture, so their weak line is there, and they get knocked by my hand on their chin here, pushing them back down their weak line. Okay, these are called atemiwaza, striking techniques. Okay, people say there's no striking in Aikido, there is. So avoid, enter. Okay, so let's try it. I'll do it facing the same way as you. Left side first, blocking with your left arm, right hand coming into the chin and throw. Now the other way. So moving to the right side, blocking with the right arm, left hand comes to the chin and throw. Third one, we're going to go forward now. Okay, forward, and then to the head and throw. And fourth one, we'll go forward as well. So forward, blocking, up to the chin, then throw. Obviously on that one, you're going to be pretty close to them. So let's do it again. Left side, 1. Right side, 2. Front left corner, 3. Block onto the side of the head and throw. And then front right corner, 4. So let me do that one again. So on this one, block up to the chin and throw. Okay. So this is called shomanate. To the chin, throw. This is gyakumate. To the side of the head and throw. Okay, on the right hand, to the chin and throw. And to the side of the head and throw. Okay, so this, if you temiwaza, striking to the side of the head makes the person take a whoop, and then you just travel through. And because you already tipped them over, they'll fall over very easily. And when you do shomanate, you come to the chin, one more step, and they'll be off and away on the ground. Start. Okay, jumping. Time really flies, doesn't it? Stretching. I'll unmute you actually now, so you can have a little talk during. Yeah, so stretching. Arms back and forward. Any questions? While we're
Thank you, Paul.
Are you okay, Ale?
Absolutely. Enjoyed every moment, and especially the footwork.
I haven't put you off yet.
And looking at them with another different focus now. Thank you. Every cut counts. There you go.
Every cut counts. It does.
Thank you, Paul. Gotta leave. Thank you.
Okay, ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Down and up. Down and up. Feet in line, rotate. Shake out. Okay. Fingers above your head. Flat your fingers. Shake your wrists. Head up and down. Shoulder to shoulder. Left to right. Head back, gently shake. Shoulders forward. Shoulders back. Okay. Everyone okay? Cool.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, fine.
That's that.
Thanks,
No
Paul.
point actually. I was going to say, Dee did say to me, "Don't you think you should give yourself a day off in the week? I mean, or during the week. I have a day where we don't do it. I don't really want to do that, but I might in the end. But if we were going to have a day, which was a day of rest, would Sunday be a day, or Saturday, or Tuesday, or? I mean, imagine one of the weekend days. But the thing is, people.
Well, we're not doing anything anyway.
Sorry.
We are not actually doing anything.
On a Sunday, or whatever day. Yeah, exactly.
Any day, even when I'm working at home.
Yeah.
I can't figure out how my video works. Never mind.
I'll tell you. I'll just click on you.
Should be.
Ask to start video. I've pressed on ask to start video.
Oh yeah, I got it now. Oh yeah, I found
There
it.
you are. Hello.
Ages. The Chromebook works differently to my phone. So. Hi.
Okay, no, that's good. That's all right. Great. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, I think we'll carry on. Dee's worried that I'm going to get tired. You know, at the moment I've got lots of energy because I'm really loving it, and so I think I'll carry on for now. Next week or two, see how we go. And as I was saying, I did a little post today saying to Pete on the Sussex Aikido page that the amount of exercise training we're doing at the moment is equivalent to almost a year's worth of 1 day a week so far already, because we've done 52 sessions now.
Yeah.
So if people can sort of do one a day, obviously if you do 2 a day, brilliant. But if you do 1 a day, or even 4 or 5 a week, it's probably more than you did in your daily Aikido life. So it's probably going to do good stuff for you. I mean, that's my logic. And I sort of think, well, it's bound to have a good effect. So just keep at it. Try not to sort of think, oh, I'm too tired or I'm too eggs. Just try and turn up. When you turn up, you invariably enjoy it. I mean, I've never not enjoyed an Aikido class in my life, even though sometimes I've been thinking, oh, do I really want to go? Horrible winter day. So you go and you have a great time. So, please keep with it and, yeah, just crack on. And I'll see you in the morning. I'll be here at 7. If you're coming in, try and log in a couple of minutes before.
Okay.
And thanks very much, everyone.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
Super.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Yeah,
Much
look after
appreciated.
yourself. Nice to see you, James. Nice to see you, Oscar. See you
Thanks.
guys. Oh, I had Jacob here this morning.
Oh, really?
Hello, little Jacob.
From Greenwich.
No, Jacob. No, our little junior, who's quite a character.
I see.
I think he really enjoyed it. It was really great, and he's a bit all over the place, but he was super today. See you later.